Right fellas, I've just turned the pump off because it was getting a little bit leery in here, but we're doing a brew today. We're brewing up a pale ale, and it's simple recipe brewing today. The grain bill is 90% lager malt, 10% Munich malt, and that is it. That's all that's going into the grain bill. Hoppage wise, through the boil is relatively simple. We're just having just got 15 grams of Citra for the 60-minute boil edition, and then we don't add any more until the 10-minute edition, which is 28 grams of Galaxy. So they're the boil editions, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whirlpool with the rest, which is 30 grams of Amarillo. And then I haven't decided whether I'm going to dry hop it yet. Possibly will do. And if I do that, I will just dry hop straight into primary. Little tip from Harry there. And then we're just going to ferment her out with the good old faithful US-05 and set the fermentation fridge at 18 degrees, which is why I ferment her. I'm doing my ales. So, without further ado, let's get the old grains weighed out and into the mash tub, because she's looking all cleaned out and ready to roll. Straight in. We're going to be underletting as well, that's why I'm putting it in dry, for those of you that are new. So we'll get this lager malt into the mash tun. We need 4 kgs, 3 are already in, get the last one in. Now we need 450 grams of Munich. And that's the grain bill. Nice and simple. Lager and Munich. Right fellas, we are roughly at temp 70 degrees in the HLT. Because I'm running out of time, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I want to get done relatively soon this evening. I couldn't wait for this to sort of balance itself out, so I just knocked the element off. Still recirculating it. We've dropped it 4 degrees whilst we've done that. So by the time we rack it into here and underlet, I will see what temperature we're at and take it from there. But that's what we're doing now, guys. So we want to turn off the recirculation and the pump. And this is where I get confused. I haven't done a brew since the lager, and that was bloody 10 weeks ago. That's on there, like a thought. Now we're going to open this tap and we're going to underlet into the mash. So we've got 40 litres in there, and I need 14 litres going into here. So I need to drop this to 26 litres, that's 14 litres in, and the rest will keep on with the recirculaciones. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn on the first pump, get her running through, and then slow her right down. Slow her right down so we're not underletting too quickly for this. And then we drop her to 26 litres. Now we're mashed in, we're going to recirculate her to get the temp up to 67 degrees. But first let's fill the HLT back up, put the elements back on, set at 79 degrees. So we're going to set the HLT at sparge temperatures, hotter, a lot hotter than what we're mashing in at, and I will periodically turn the recirculation on to pick up the degrees lost in the mash. Right, I'm done with the mash, so now we've got to get it out of here and out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run her out the bottom through the second pump, which pumps her in there, at the same time as running the sparge water out of the mash tun through the first pump, which then pushes it through the coil to clean the coil out and into here to sparge. So let's crack on with it. Open up the valve, push the first pump on, get her coming through, and then we can control it with this valve. There we go, she's coming through. So this is the sparge water now that's just clearing out the coil so we can sparge into into the mash tun. See, it's changing colour now, so we're going to back that right off, and we're going to open this up. Hopefully we don't get any airlocks, and there we go. We're pumping in, so now we're going to control it before the pump does cause a few problems. If you can control it afterwards, it's better, but it works for me. So we're going to just nip that right down to that. Looks good to start with, and nip that down a little bit to that, and try and match the runoff with the amount going into the sparge. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Busy day. This brew day has become ridiculous. But never mind, we shall carry on. So I've just been and edited up the Fun Day Sunday video where we did the review of the Yakima Chief from Ardell Valley Brewing. Friggin' right, just come back down. That's editing up, saving to the desktop, and then I'll be able to upload it. Oh my god, it's like time travel. But the boil pot is full. And so now we're going to turn her on, and now we're going to get the old boil started, brew finished, etc, etc. Hops are weighed out. Let's go. Just preempting a boil over, guys. Happens every frigging time. She's creeping. I'll have to boil with the lid off again. Whack her down with the spoon. Holy, I think we started a boil. Let's take off said extractofano. Take off the lid, that's fucking hot. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a boil. So in with 15 grams of Citra for the 60-minute boil edition. And get my stick ready to beat her. Beat her with a stick. And start the timer, friggin' right, which I have forgot to do all day. What? 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 My good lord, that's warm. Ah, warm on hands. Yeah, you bastard, that's all. In goes the tab ladder. Bloop. Oh my. Alarm is sounding for the 10-minute hop edition of Simcoe now. 30 grams of. So let's get there in there. You know, that's wham. Holy shit. And that's it, end of the boil. Turn her off. Hops in there. Oh my god. Amarillo. 30 grams of. Well, let's wrap this video up. Friggin' hell. So just took a gravity reading and we needed it to be at 1053. Bang on is what we had, 1053. So let's stop the pump and let's get her into the fermenter. So I'm using this Mangrove Jack's Craft Series yeast. This is the US West Coast M44. Oh, I don't need scissors. Oh, sweet. Just tear her open. Get her into the fermenter. And that is it. And that wraps up another brew day. Friggin' right, I'm really looking forward to trying this. It has kicked up a real storm in the fermentation fridge, and a video of that will follow because we are using the Sterilock airlock to ferment her with. It's a separate video that's going to be released when it's done fermenting, just plotting how I've got on with it. So this is day 4 after we've brewed it. Yeah, let's just say it's a vigorous ferment. Leave it there until next time. We changed the hops out. I was going to use Galaxy and didn't have any, so we used Simcoe, 30 grams of Simcoe for the 10-minute boil edition. So I need to adjust things in Beersmith for that, but I just had to go with what I had, and that was it. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching me brew along, and yeah, that is it. Conclusion, fantastic. It's red hot under this light. New light. Friggin' rights. So that's it, guys. So don't forget to thumb up this video in case I don't forget to subscribe. It's the little red button down here. Subscribe and you won't miss anything. And as always, share the video, get it out there. Fantastic. And until next time, I'm out of here.